Welcome to Exam Sale. In this script we will walk through the syllabus for the HP, Delta, Architecting HPE Server Solutions exam so you know exactly what to study and how much time to invest. This exam covers 5 domains with exact weights you should memorize. Plan and design HPE Server Solutions at 30%. Identify and describe HPE Server product and solution offerings at 22%. Monitor, manage, and optimize HPE Server Solutions at 20%. Describe and explain server solutions and technologies at 18%. And install, configure, and set up HPE Server Solutions at 10%. You will face a mix of scenario-based and hands-on or conceptual assessments, and the total estimated study time across domains adds up to 51 hours based on the provided estimates. Domain 1 is Plan and Design HPE Server Solutions, weighted 30%, focused on solution architecture and workload analysis, difficulty marked as hard, with an estimated learning time of 15 hours and a scenario-based assessment. You will learn to gather business requirements and performance constraints, recommend appropriate HPE server families for specific workloads, and analyze virtualization needs for vSphere and Hyper-V. The syllabus includes using HPE Sizer tools to plan compute density, designing storage solutions both local and networked, assessing I/O throughput and networking bandwidth, and incorporating high availability and disaster recovery strategies. You will also cover environmental design tasks such as sizing power and cooling with HPE Power Advisor, planning rack density, and designing management with HPE OneView and ILO while considering service levels, integration with existing infrastructure, and physical security compliance. Domain 2 is Identify and describe HPE server product and solution offerings, weighted 22%, focused on the HPE hardware portfolio and unique features, difficulty medium, with an estimated 10 hours of study and a mix of conceptual and scenario-based assessment. You will learn to distinguish between ProLint DL, ML, and BL server lines and to describe HPE Synergy composable infrastructure architecture and Apollo high-density systems. The syllabus asks you to explain HPE Cloudline for service providers, detail HPE ILO5 hardware security features, and describe persistent memory and NVDIMM options alongside smart array controller capabilities. You will also learn to identify NVMe storage choices and performance tiers to select the right hardware for specific workload requirements. Domain 3 is Monitor, Manage, and Optimize HPE Server Solutions, weighted 20%, focused on life cycle management and performance tuning, difficulty medium, with an estimated learning time of 12 hours and hands-on plus conceptual assessments. You will study enterprise management tools such as HPE OneView and REST APIs to manage infrastructure and use ILO and SNMP to monitor hardware health. The syllabus covers implementing HPE Insight remote support for proactive maintenance, performing firmware updates with Service Pack for ProLint, and optimizing performance using HPE workload profiles. You will also learn hardware troubleshooting with the integrated management log, analyzing active health system data, and managing power consumption with HPE Power Regulator for operational efficiency. Domain 4 is Describe and explain server solutions and technologies, weighted 18%, focused on industry standard technologies and HPE innovations, difficulty easy, with an estimated 8 hours of study and conceptual plus scenario-based assessment. You will cover core compute technologies including Intel Xeon Scalable and AMD EPYC processor features and understand DDR4 and HPE Smart Memory Architecture. The syllabus asks you to compare SAS, SATA, and NVMe interfaces and explain hardware RAID levels and caching, virtualization support like VTX and AMDV, and converged or composable fabric technologies. Security topics include UEFI Secure Boot and HPE Silicon Root of Trust so you can explain how modern servers protect firmware and boot chains. Domain 5 is Install, Configure, and Set up HPE Server Solutions, weighted 10%, focused on deployment and initial configuration, difficulty medium, with an estimated 6 hours of hands-on and conceptual study and a hands-on plus conceptual assessment. You will learn rack installation best practices, configuring UEFI and legacy BIOS system settings, and deploying operating systems using HPE Intelligent Provisioning. The syllabus also covers configuring local storage with HPE Smart Storage Administrator, setting up ILO management network and user authentication, validating installations with post-deployment health checks, and updating system components to current baseline levels for a verified and supported deployment. That wraps up the structured syllabus overview for HP, Delta, Architecting HPE Server Solutions. Use the domain weights and the estimated learning hours to plan a focused study schedule. Prioritize scenario-based practice for the hard design domain, and review product features and management tools to maximize your exam readiness.